Titan Vista. Rahab in Hebrew means pride. It's the primal chaos that refused to obey. Only by shattering it could the boundaries of the ocean be born. Fighting Pharaoh, he was suppressing the deep. Mankind is but dust between the gambles of divine giants.
The chariots were not mere wood and gold. They bore the mark of Enoch, ancient sigils designed to wound entities not made of flesh. The pride of Egypt was but dust before the ancient wrath of Rahab, the king of the abyss. Egypt built its glory on the shifting sands, forgetting that the abyss never sleeps. It only waits for its tithe of souls. The abyss remembers the price of pride. When the Sea King steps onto the dust of kings, his hidden thorns unsheathe, not to walk, but to tear the very foundations of the world. Egypt worshipped the sun, but Rahab is the shadow that devours it. Their fire is but a flicker compared to the primordial heat of the first chaos. Reality is fraying. This is not sand nor stone. It is the original fluid of Tiamat, reclaiming the forms that dared to defy the abyss. Pharaoh calls himself a god, but Rahab is the hunger that ate the gods of old. There is no throne that the shadow cannot reach. This isn't an end, it's a rehearsal. Rahab's roar is the echo of the seventh trumpet, a promise written in the deep.
History is just the skin the dragon shed. We are the witnesses of the unseen war.
Before Rahab, there was Behemoth. He is the first of God's works, his strength in his loins, and he makes his own mountains his domain. But Behemoth is the cage, not the king. Now comes the sea, the chaos that existed before form itself, Rahab. One is salt, one is dust. When they collide, reality is fraying. This isn't a battle, it's the reclamation of matter. Rahab is not fighting, he is dismantling. The Tiamat energy from his throat melts Behemoth's holy cage. Before the Great Flood, these shadows walked the earth. Rahab is the memory of the waters that once cleansed the slate. To break the prison of earth, the Sea King must unsheathe his tools. The claws of Rahab are anchors of chaos. The earth does not break, it endures. Behemoth gathers the weight of 1,000 mountains into a single strike. Men believe they fight a war of flags, but they are only insects crushed between the steps of giants. The seal is failing. The collision of two myths is the key to a door that should never be opened. created the boundary, and today the boundary has returned to dust.
You see two monsters, but I see two pillars, one of salt, one of dust. Behemoth is the cage of the earth, Rahab is the hunger of the void.
When Rahab thought himself a god, the heaven itself answered. The arm of the Lord awakened, reaching back to the generations of old. He smiteth through Rahab. It was not a battle of strength, but a word of understanding cutting through the madness of the deep. Thou hast broken Rahab in pieces, as one that is slain. The scattering of chaos was the first building block of the new world. He divideth the sea with his power. Beneath the silence of the storm, Rahab was bound to wait for the final day.
Rahab fought God not with claws, but with pride. For every creature that thinks it is the creator, there is a boundary of light waiting at the end. This is the legend of Rahab, the king of the abyss, broken by the king of kings. Watch, for the seals are opening one by one.
The abyss boils like a pot. The emperor of pride is rising. His scales are his pride, shut together as with a close seal. Out of his mouth go burning lamps, sparks of fire leap out. Iron is as straw, and brass as rotten wood before him.
Canst thou draw out Leviathan with an hook? His heart is as firm as a stone. Watch the end of the unbendable pride. The seventh seal is bleeding. The king of pride has arrived at his altar. This is Titan Vista.